And so one of the things that you brought out, though, is domesticity. And I went, okay, actually, you're like last 4 chapters. Every time I'm like, what? Where? Okay, I'm on it. I felt like I was at Disney World going, what animals am I going to see now on this journey? Okay, what this one? Where's the domestic one? What is this? And you call out family. And I went, oh no, where are we going? Where are you taking us in this part of your book? I don't want you to give it all away. I feel bad for asking all these questions. I just want to know. You need to buy the book, everybody. You're not giving everything here.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I mean, what I target in that chapter is the domestic ideal that emerged in the Victorian age. Surprise, surprise. Which didn't just. I mean, the nuclear family is divine, it's natural, it's biological. There's really no changing it. We have many deviations from it because we live in a fallen world, but it is of God's design. But that doesn't mean that we should idolize it, right? We should protect it, we should nurture it, but we also must take the whole counsel of Scripture and recognize that there are people who are called to ministry, like Paul, who pursued his ministry in singlehood. There are people who are like the eunuch, who was not going to have a family. There are widows. There are all kinds of people who are part of the family of God, who have a role and a purpose. And so to idolize the family and to idolize women in particular, which I point to a very influential poem called The Angel of the House, that presented the woman of the house as an angel, which is an image that does much harm to women and to men and to the entire family and to culture. And to just, again, say this is an excess. Like it is a vice to take something good and make it and treat it in an excessive way. And so the Victorian age did this with family, to the point that at the same time that the Victorian age really valued family and built homes and the architecture was built around the value of the family, and the family hearth became almost a replacement for church, because the father would lead the worship there, which again is a good thing, but it can't replace church. And so the dark underside of that is that the prostitution rate in Victorian England was like off the charts. So again, it goes back to like that sentimental art that we talked about of Kincaid, where it's all shiny on the so shiny on the surface that the underside reflects it in proportionate order. So too did we see in the Victorian age that at the same time that women were being idolized and family was being idolized, that prostitution was rampant. If you distort at one end, it's going to come out at the other end like a balloon.